take care of your whore.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Right to Reality podcast. My name is Mixie.
And my name is Steven. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to McBee Dynasty, McQuestions on McBravo and McMondays for episode 8, Panic at the Combine with an exclamation point. So like Panic at the Disco.
Top tier.
And episode 9, Russian Invasion. And Mixie, I have to ask you, episode 8, Panic at the Combine, might be one of the best episode names we've ever had on this podcast.
I'm going to agree with you, and it was needed because, again, we got hit with an episode that was needed informationally, but a little slow.
I like how this show does this.
It is nice that we put it all in one.
Yes.
Once the episode starts, you know, like, this is the episode.
Mm-hmm. They'll do that like every 3 to 4 episodes. They're like, here's an info dump. And then the very next episode, they're like, we know what you came here for. Russians calling each other prostitutes.
At a work event.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Things getting a little dangerous, a little dicey in front of investors, a.k.a. banks. Let's just call them banks because they were banks, okay?
They were banks.
They were banks, not an investor. Because an investor is not giving you that type of loan. That's not how investing works. But that's fine.
Why do we need it to make sense? We don't.
We don't. That's a great rebuttal. We don't need it to make sense. Just more Russians fighting.
It's unnecessary. We only want the Russians fighting, but we got a couple bits of fun things that we should talk about in episode 8. And then we will get into episode 9, guys. Super exciting. This is the second to last McBee episode. Next time you see us talking McBee, it's the final. It's the wedding.
Woo!
Are we paying the debt? But I think they kind of already did that. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to get into all that and more.
I knew you were going to have questions about that. I knew you were going to have questions about that.
Speaking of things I didn't follow, we start episode 8 with Kala and Steven again. And Steven says, and I quote, there were good moments that he says to his mom, Chrissy. And she goes, oh, I know. I would love to see these.
Yeah, where have these been? You know what? Doesn't make for good TV.
Doesn't make for good TV. Also, I think that it happened so rarely, they don't really have footage of it.
Let's just say what it is, Mix. Their sex is dynamite with each other.
It does seem like that's the case.
That's usually what will hold a relationship together like that. There were good moments, you know, like when we banged.
Yeah.
And then that
the bad
other
moments
one time.
for the rest of the day.
Yeah. We fought, but then we banged it out real good.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. So, you know what I mean? It's like
they're two very hot people. I'm sure the sex is great.
Doesn't he say in this episode or the next one, like
the bow tie,
when she meets up, he's just like, and she walks in, she's looking good. I'm like, yeah, that's the way it works for all of us men. Steven with a V.
Yeah.
That's how this works.
Also, she's hot.
Yeah, we got it. We understand. Like, you don't have to, like, give us reasons. You can just be like, hey, look at her. And we'd be like, we got it. One of my favorite things of this mix, they said, this is the best soybean crop we've ever had. And I'm like, it's got to be because of the drainage, right?
It has to be the runoff. I couldn't agree more. That was my thought, too.
The amount of times I wrote down in this episode and the next episode, that drain off, the runoff drainage had to be the only reason they made those payments.
The hill saved them. And thank God for little Pat McAfee.
And that's that's what we call in the biz, long-term storytelling. You set it up at the first episode and you're like, why did we do this? It's got good drainage. I've never seen such good drainage.
Good drainage.
And here we are. It's the best soybean crop ever. I'm supposed to think it's anything other than the drainage?
I also think it's very interesting that it's the first time that Boss Man is not there. And all of a sudden we're doing well. Just connecting dots.
Journalism.
Just Pepe Sylvia. That's it.
Pepe Sylvia.
That's all it is.
That's some great Pepe Sylvia crossover.
Also hilarious when they were in the car and Steven says that's Russian number 2 and the way her head whipped. Oh.
This reminded me of just when we were on the trip with Mom LaFranc. We were in Colorado for my birthday trip. I'd say like, oh, that looks like a moose. And you're just like, huh? You're like trying to look out the window real quick as we're driving by it. That's what it looked like. She was so excited to be like, what does this bitch look like?
And it's you, just more Russian.
Yeah, and younger.
Yep.
Young you again. So
it's young Russian you. And Galina is middle-aged Russian you.
Who's not into concrete or exteriors. Never been.
No. The exteriors. Yeah, hilarious. And then we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, which is that Jesse is questioning getting married.
Good air quotes. Nice.
Come on. We didn't need it. No. Give me more Galina and Masha.
That's all we ever wanted.
Their marriage, you could end the season on their wedding. I get why you're doing it. I don't need this. I had a panic attack for the first time ever. And this fake ass security footage from the
terrible
combine. I keep wanting to say the other word. That's not what it is.
Nope.
The combine.
There you
go. This whole thing.
I get it. You have to do something. But honestly, I'd be like, if I'm watching this back as the family, I'm like, do we do another season? Like, basically, they were trying to pretend this whole time like he wasn't going to get married to her. They stuck it out for 16 years. She's going to get married to him.
Yeah, and he's not going to postpone the wedding a week before it.
No, like, they're not going to get paid if they do that. That's probably in the contract.
Well, there's so many reasons why that's not happening.
Yeah, it's too soon. You can't do it now.
I didn't feel like any of this was needed.
I did feel bad for Jesse because, like, I'm trying to think if I've ever really felt bad for anybody on this show before. Let's just check. Steve Jr. No.
No.
Right? No.
No.
Boss Man.
No.
No. Little Pat McAfee.
No.
No. Casey.
No.
No. Kala. No.
No.
Galina.
A little.
A little for Kala?
A little for Kala. Because I could tell that she wants some family and they just are not giving any of that to her.
I can see, especially after episode 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Galina. Debatable. Adjacent.
I can see it in the distance.
It's fuzzy. It's
like
way in the back. It's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, they're asking me to read the last line at the eye doctor. You know what I mean? That part.
Nice. ALLL. Nah.
No.
Mama McBee.
She's on the line.
She's got concrete and exteriors. So
she does have. She's fine.
She's fine. But
You're
I did feel a little bad for Jesse here because, like, this whole thing this season is like, let's take the non-emotional one and make the entire storyline about him not having emotions and him maybe like ending this wedding before.
Yeah, was he actually crying?
I think he did. I think he was just like, well, then when they were talking at the end of the episode, like, she's like, I don't see him get emotional. I'm like, feeling like that's kind of a problem for somebody you're about to marry, but that's okay.
Yeah, to me, it was a massive red flag that he didn't even feel like he could go tell her, like, hey, I had a panic attack. I'm a little freaked out.
I like typed my things into Google.
Yeah.
And it said anxiety. It just reminded me of a great line from Parks and Rec, which I found out was an improv line, that Chris Pratt's like, hey, I put your things into this bar and it says you may have network connectivity problems. I put your symptoms in here and it says you may have network connectivity problems. The fact that he had to look up what like an anxiety / panic attack
that
was.
alone justifies what Kala was saying at the Ozarks, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
I thought it was wild that as soon as Jesse left, Steven calls Cole and says, Jesse was just here crying. Like, dude.
Well, and then we top that by little Pat McAfee goes home and immediately like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Hey, baby mama, guess what?
Guys, stop it.
I literally wrote, where is it? Bro.
These little shitsters. Especially with Jesse, because they even said, like, he doesn't really show his emotion. He doesn't feel comfortable, like, expressing this to people. Then he finally does. Then everyone's, like, telling everyone, I'm going to stir the fucking pot.
Yeah, you know.
Also, Allie doesn't know.
Yes.
So let me tell everyone around her.
Casey's not going to tell Allie. They're so close. Like, the whole show is about how close the girls are.
Well, they
have to stick together.
Yeah.
Because what else are we going to do on this farm? Nobody else. I was like, bro. And then little Pat McAfee's like, how can I capitalize on this for me? Classic little Pat McAfee. He's like, a big wedding is dumb. If and when we do it, we're going to go to like Dairy Queen and have the reception at Sonic or whatever he said. I can't remember. She's looking at him like, no, none of those have antlers.
Yeah, where am I going to put my antlers, bitch?
Yeah, unless they do some sort of like DQ Sonic rebrand, like Cracker Barrel just did, and like take all the antlers from Cracker Barrel and like put them in here. Like, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
And she's looking at him like, was it twice? She's like, can you just not interrupt me?
Yes, she's over his shit, man. Or they were cutting all this out before, but I love that we're seeing it. I love it.
She's like, I have your child inside of me. You're going to listen to me for a change.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. Okay.
Then, speaking of little Pat McAfee, they go to lunch. We are loving a little going out lunch lately on this show. I don't remember us ever getting this shit on season 1.
No.
But we are out to lunch, Mom and little Pat McAfee.
I really hope you're thinking about what I was thinking here.
Well, I thought so many things, so potentially. First and foremost, men. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Please, 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 please. Go to the jeweler with your girlfriend first. Not your mother.
Okay.
You go, you look, you gander. Or you sit at home and you go through Pinterest. Or you have a discussion. Not rectangle. There needs to be more than that. Then you can go to your mom and say, hey, this is what she likes.
Yeah.
Let's go look. Then you can. All for that.
But you need to have...
Do not do mom first.
Yeah, you have to have the shape.
The color.
General senses.
The general look needs to be there. And then mom can help you refine it. No. Do not start with mom. Because then mom's going to do what mom likes. And then if you go backwards, then you're going to get it all mixed up.
I just love how he said, she's told me about this a couple times, but I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, well, that's classic.
That's what I like about you, little Pat McAfee. You just forget the important things, you know?
Well, and then I started panicking because I'm like, I swear to fucking God, if this guy proposes at his brother's wedding or around his brother's wedding.
Oh, God.
I am going to lose my mind.
I think that's what he wanted to do. I think that's what production was trying to get him
I
to
think
do.
production was trying to get him to do it as well.
And then when he came back, by the way, the fact that the jeweler was like, listen to me. Don't bring her here. Just buy it. And then
that's such bad advice.
It's great that she doesn't know it's coming. Sure. Like, she should
for
know
you,
she's getting engaged.
For you, Mr. Jeweler Man, it's great for you.
Yeah. But as somebody who has not proposed, not been near to a propose, I know I have to inform people in her world of this so they can get her ready for it. Nails got to get done.
Correct.
Fit's got to get done. You can't just be showing up in a sweat. Hair not done, because there's going to be pictures and photos and probably a video. You got to let the people in the world know. You can't just like buy a ring and then be like, hey, here you go now. That was kind of wild. But yeah, mom's like, this is the one. And I'm like, we're not getting the first one. We're not getting this first one. We're not doing that right away.
Just to go in there and be like, rectangle is crazy.
Crazy. The guy looked like, that might have been editing, but probably not editing. He was like, rectangle.
Yeah, I don't think that was editing. I think that was pretty much what happened.
The other thing I liked about the lunch, I always notice on TV how people hold knife and forks.
Oh, is this what you're wanting to talk about?
Yeah. Cole, excuse me, little Pat McAfee. Hold on. I was going to bring a fork in and then I forgot. He was holding his like thing like this.
I don't know who taught them how to eat, but they need to like do a special little spin-off episode.
And he's like his knife and he was like doing this. And I was just like, I don't know how other people hold their fork. I feel like I'm the only one. How do you do yours, Mix? Do you have like a pen or anything around?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I'm like normal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like normal people hold a knife
like a normal knife and fork.
Yeah.
Probably a little higher up.
I had a person I used to work with. Mix, I'm not kidding you. The first time I went to lunch with him.
I'm going to hate this.
I kind of want to just go get a fork so you can see it. He had his fork like this.
Like a caveman?
Like an absolute Neanderthal. He just like did this. He like put his fork in and just like started like hacking at this barbecue or whatever he had. And I'm like,
he turn it around backwards to eat it? Did he scrape? We've talked about the scrape.
I think he did like this number. He went like, and then like,
oh.
And I was just like, I looked at him and I was like, I almost don't want to eat next to you.
Yeah, that's just not.
There's some of you listening right now who are like questioning how they hold a knife and fork.
Work on it.
Work on it. Look at a video. Get some class. Because all your friends notice you eat weird.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Now that you're saying it, I do have like flashbacks to times I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're single and you're out, ladies, I'm looking at that.
Also,
you're doing like one of these numbers or something like this.
No, thank you.
Gross. It's just a bad sign of other things.
No, thank you. Also, I'm going to say this on Steven's behalf. If you're a dipper, if you like dips, the dip that you are dipping cannot be a scoop where you're getting your fingers in it. That is a communal dip. Please, if you're going to scoop like a fucking crazy person, put it on your plate. If not, you keep your fingers out of the dips. Out of the dips.
Please. Even if I were to say, no, that's fine. I don't want any of that.
It's still, you're at a meal.
With somebody you're trying to date. Just
figure it out. Okay.
Just don't do that.
In between this, we're also seeing Steven go to yet another coffee shop. We've finally found a new one that we're allowed to shoot at, thank God. He says, and I quote, "I really need to meet new girls."
Not a chance.
And then Calla walks in the door.
I knew immediately.
Same. Come on. Come on.
I was like, nah, let's not pretend this. Show me Calla walking in.
Yeah. Did she look great? Yes, absolutely. Did they do a terrible job of cutting around the fact that her jacket was on both shoulders, then off of one, then off of a different one, then her hair was in a different place? Yes. This scene, if you want to understand what we mean by they're cutting pieces together to make a story that may not actually be what happened, this is textbook that. Watch your jacket in this scene. That's all you need to do.
I'm like editing this right now and I want to show all those elements. It's going to be impossible. So just go back and rewatch it.
It's worth it to understand what we always are talking about in this. But the whole time this was happening, outside of being wildly distracted by her jacket, I just kept saying, if she comes to this wedding.
Oh my God, Mixie.
And it's sad because I do think she wants to.
100%.
But I also think she knows that this is not going to be forever. They both know that, but they both keep falling back into this because comfortable and they don't want to be alone. So they keep going back, and then it blows up, and then it goes again. Please don't come to this wedding. She's gonna.
100% I get it from Steven's perspective of like, I know she's reliable and like she's willing to drive to the farm. Like there's nobody else in this town. Like I don't have to like try to go to Kansas City to date. But from like her perspective, what are you doing? You got like options where you live, like in Dallas, in case you got options, girl. He doesn't really have options due to his work schedule and where he lives. So like from her perspective, it's like, well, if you're just lonely, there's going to be other dudes who are like, who can like give you a family if that's what it's at. I just think she likes the situation of it.
In the money.
You said it. We were all thinking it, you know. It boggles my mind every time. There was one part during this mix that I was like, huh? Oh, he apologized, which I was like, wow, growth, good for him.
He half-assed it, but yeah.
And then he's like, hey, I think it'll be like a really good time. And I'm like, how? What part of going to see the family you just like ragged on?
Yeah.
And yelled at, and they yelled at you, sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
Like, make it make sense. She's into that. That's got to be what it is. She's into that type of stuff.
I don't know. Maybe she's just like maybe. I don't know. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. And then he starts talking about how he's picturing her choking him out with the bolo tie.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. It's the sex.
100%. 100%.
I think she'll go to this wedding.
Let's call this what this has been for a while. It's a situationship.
Yeah. Until
both of them are like finally like, I guess we should like finally figure it out. I do have a few other fun bits I want to hit before we keep going. Earlier in the episode, the two girls are like hanging out at the house and they're talking. And just when we thought the brand deals were done with the show mix, Pam, the cooking spray, comes to the rescue.
Yes.
Front and center being like, excuse me, ladies, trad wife lifestyle, get in the kitchen and use me.
I don't understand why they're blocking out random things and not others.
That was like front and fucking center.
I know.
It was great. It was great.
They just like don't care, but then other times really do. I mean, you could have thrown a blur on it.
And then I think when they showed it from the other angle, it was gone. So I think it was one of those things like, hey, we got to get that. Hey, sorry guys, we got to get that out of there. Mm-hmm. Then just like blur it real quick if it can't be there.
Exactly.
just do that. And then our girl Tess, who randomly shows up, and I love every second when she was there. She was there for like half a second. They put her super up and it had like 8 things on it.
Yeah.
I thought it said full woman. I went back. It said fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, she is fuel
full woman.
Uh-huh. As compared to everyone else that's half. If they don't have full woman underneath their names, then they're not full woman.
Mixie, I swear to God, I thought it said full woman. I was like, what?
Hilarious.
Rewind?
Damn, could you imagine if they fucked that up on the spelling?
Oh, God.
Didn't they fuck up they fucked up a spelling of one thing at one point. I think it was season 1.
Probably.
Well, to wrap this episode up quickly, there was the whole fake engagement that Cole pulled with the key to the house. It was cute. However, Casey says that they need more time before getting engaged. What?
I'm so glad you said that. I'm sitting there going,
hello?
What now?
What?
You need more time? I just remember last season.
You have a house. You have a child. You have so many antlers together.
So many antlers.
Think about the antlers. There's no prenup. Think about the antlers. Who's getting up?
She would sign a prenup for the antlers. 100%.
Oh, she would. She 100% would.
100%.
It's about setting the precedent, Steven. Also, they randomly had Cole apologize to Kala.
While he was looking down the entire time.
Just don't respectfully, no one cares if they have a good relationship or not. No, none of us give a shit about that. Where is Galina? That's all I'm saying this entire episode. What the fuck?
Disappeared her for a couple episodes.
It's bullshit.
Few things. Either she went to like a mental institute for like a week or two while they were filming, or she was drunk the entire time and couldn't put her on camera. Those are the only two plausible things here.
Put her on camera more drunk. Honestly.
Just bring her when Cole apologizes to Calla. Just have her be there. You know?
Agreed.
I was like, he was like, so like, all that stuff I said was like, really true. But I'm kind of sorry for it. Also, didn't see her be like, hey, I got a little heated too. I apologize.
Yeah.
No.
None of that. She was just like, and they both are like standing very far away from each other. And she's just like, well, I appreciate the apology. He's like, all right, I'm going to go. No hug, no nothing. Like, just so forced and weird. Then Steven brings Calla to this golf outing, no warning, out of nowhere.
Knockoff Top
And everyone's like, yeah. And everyone's like, okay.
There was somebody else playing golf here. Because there was a section where they showed all the scores. And I was like, okay, I know all these people. There was one that was like a weird name. I might be putting it up on screen right now. Hold on. I think I took a photo of it last night. I did. It went Braden, who we need more Braden on this show. Jesse.
Agreed.
Calla, Casey, Steven, Cole. And in the middle, Tiger Woods with a Z. Who's Tiger Woods? Who's the Tiger Woods here?
Probably someone on production that was like, I want to play.
I'll show you how this is done.
Yeah, the cameraman was like, I'm gonna be in one round.
Yeah. It's just, let me hit a few. Let me just show this off. Maybe I can get Calla on my side.
Then we end the episode with Jesse finally telling Allie about this panic attack. He's crying in the bed. Very hard for me to focus because this man is laying in their bed in the clothes he's been on the farm all day harvesting in. No. No. Nope. I couldn't pay attention to any of this.
What were you thinking during all this?
All of the flies and like the great soybean crop dust.
Obviously.
Just think about how dirty farming is, generally speaking. It's also got to be hot as hell in that combine.
With the jeans, yeah, they're just soaking up all that.
And then you're just laying in bed with it. He didn't take his socks off either. He took his shoes off, thank God. But the socks that are... No.
I thought you were going to say the hat. Didn't he have his hat on the entire time?
Yeah, also that.
I was like, bro, does the hat not come off? Is it like glued to your head?
No. No. No.
I went to... on my trip, we were in Aspen because obviously this is how I roll.
Of course.
And we went, I guess there's like a famous cowboy hat place. And I sent you a photo of this.
Oh, yes. There. I said that you needed to get one.
Yeah. Don't have that cash. Like a wallet was like $400. It wasn't made of alligator. So I get it. But I was like, oh, look at all these hats. Look at all, I felt like I was like, could I be a McBee boy if I just get one of these hats here?
You could have.
They had like all of the different things to like wrap around the thing, like feathers, like all these different feathers and shit. But I guess it's like a famous like cowboy hat thing. Like the housewives went there or something like that. But I was like, oh, like I get it. Like this is a thing, but like way out of my price range. Way out of my price range. What a gorgeous city. Not much going on there, but gorgeous city.
Hats.
So many hats. Just like walls of hats. Walls of hats here. Last thing I want to say, like you were talking about like him laying in bed not being able to focus. I unfortunately was also not able to focus, but for a secondary reason. She's like, I wonder why he can't like do anything. It's like maybe if you weren't yelling at him all the time this season about all the stuff he has to do.
Yeah.
Like 24/7, every second that the wedding is brought up, it's like, even in this episode, the wedding planner's like, how many years has it been? And he's like, 16. He's got a list. he's not doing his list. He's got a list. And I'm just like, maybe if.
Don't.
Yeah. Hey, babe,
Yeah.
is there anything I can like help you with your list? Like, I got some time now. Like, are you okay? Like, I can see you're a little stressed out. Like, it didn't seem like we saw any of that. And he's just like, yeah, I'm having a panic attack because my brother's asking me to get a prenup that I'm obviously not going to do. And everybody keeps ragging on me, and they think I'm the perfect guy. I'm not the perfect guy. I like that he was honest about it. He's like, everybody thinks I'm like perfect. We have the perfect relationship, and we don't. And I think what he's thinking in his head is like, I got these cameras around me all the fucking time, and we can't have an honest conversation because I don't want to put that out to the world.
Yeah, which is fair.
100% fair. That's why I felt bad for him.
Yeah, a little bit.
Except for wearing the clothes in bed. You know what? I never thought about that. You're so right.
It drove me up a wall. Are you kidding me? No, sir.
You gotta change.
You gotta change.
I even felt, yeah, now that I think about it, gross.
No. Let's get into episode 9, Russian Invasion. They finished the conversation in the bed, which again, I'm like, fuck, there's more of this. I cannot watch this. Don't care.
She's crying during her ITM.
Yeah, that was rough. But like, also, you guys are fine. You know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
If he didn't leave at this point, he's not leaving now.
For me, the best part was they are 1 day away from their $8 million payment, and we are building a hexagon and teaching the waltz. Maybe this is the problem.
Cole is out in the field, FaceTiming Steven, being like, look at these soybeans. And Steven's like, yeah, that's great. Can you get them harvested or whatever the term is? It's the last day to do that, allegedly. And y'all are like dancing and shit and building.
Yeah, then Jesse's like, are you coming over to help us make a hexagon? And I'm like, dude, don't you need to pay this fucking $8 million debt?
How many arbors, how many McBees does it take to build an arbor?
I don't know, but I'm
not buying the timeline. Didn't buy the timeline.
I did enjoy this section because Steven teaching Jesse how to waltz was fantastic. And Jesse shaking butt instead of learning the waltz is this week.
Incredible!
Ass of the week. Ass of the week. Had to give him a little ass of the week before he got married.
Good for him. He earned it. That's our wedding gift to them.
It is.
A couple months late, almost a year late at this point. October.
Are they filming? They have to still be filming. Do they get picked up for season 3?
I haven't heard anything. Maybe they're waiting on the sentencing.
Well, they better be filming that shit because boy, oh boy, do I want to watch Galina laugh her ass off while that guy gets hauled off.
Galina's going to be in the courthouse.
Drunk as fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
So drunk.
Then after this situation, we go to the venue, and I am once again pissed off. There is no chance they are just now picking the food and plate options for this. Stop.
Unless, again, we know the timeline of this show can't be right.
It's all over the goddamn place.
This had to be maybe at the beginning of filming, and they're putting it there now. Like, I don't know what the timeline on this is.
I don't know. I think that they said, like, there's a couple days left. This whole thing, either way, it's either was shot beforehand and was put there, or it was shot then. But either way, it's not, don't do it like, let's pick our food options. No, you can have a meeting with the wedding at the venue.
Yeah.
This is what the table's going to look like. Doing, like, final check of that. But to be like, oh, I'm going to pick the plates 3 days before? No, you're fucking not. No, you're not. And it took me out of the whole goddamn thing. It makes me mad.
You were out.
Yeah, I was out. Because I'm like, this is just stupid. And again, they're using it to dig at Jesse.
But like everybody who's been through this process would know.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
This is not right.
But think about it logically, Steven. Like, even if you're having 15 people over to your apartment for a party, you have the plates already.
Yeah.
Or you're like mentally aware that when you go to the grocery store to make the food,
plates.
You're buying the plates. You're not just now deciding on plates for 200 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got to order enough goat cheese for the goat cheese bruschetta. Can I just also say one thing? I'm sick of seeing goat cheese bruschetta things at these. I don't want it.
We got to stop. We gotta refresh these menus. I don't.
Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to talk about. It's the same. Can we not invent new things? Oh, mac and cheese balls. Mac and cheese balls have been a thing for like 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
Can we get something new in there?
Let's get some croquettes.
Something. Can you give me something new and inventive to where my guests come and they're like, and they're not going, you had mac and cheese balls and goat cheese bruschetta. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Like, give me something new. Give me something exciting, like a mini calzone. Shout out Parks and Rec.
Ooh, that would be delicious.
Ooh. Like you said, a croquette.
A croquette.
It's gotta be like the little bites. Gotta be little bites.
Plenty of little bites to go around. It's easy.
Give me like a little sando, a little baby Cuban sandwich, maybe.
Oh my God, love that.
Ooh, maybe a little empanada. We just go all Cuban. Switch it up.
That sounds lovely.
Oh my goodness.
This episode, there were points where I was like, we are really just stretching this motherfucker out. And one of them to me was Christy getting involved in the prenup. Unnecessary. Also, I just think she's wrong. And I am pro, do whatever the fuck you want. It's your life. But this is a family farm. And their concerns are very valid. She could be motherfucking Teresa. It does not matter. And even if she is motherfucking Teresa, it shouldn't matter to her.
Yeah. It's not,
in my opinion, denying it and being like, I don't want to even talk about this is sketchier.
Oh.
It causes more red flags to me.
I see your point. 100%. I think when we talked about this last time, if she was involved in the farm business, working there, it's a different situation.
Yes.
Right? Then can be like, hey, I know you work there, and we give you a salary, and like you're getting married to me, and I own 25%, but please sign this prenup. She has no involvement with the farm whatsoever, so I don't see how this would be an issue. Mm-hmm. Especially like, it makes no sense other than the fact that he does not like to have conversations like this.
Yep.
He doesn't want to bring it up.
That's what it is.
Because of like what's going on right now.
And also she's scary and screaming at him constantly.
There we go. 100%. 100%. And I just felt bad because like, I understand Steven's point. Like, hey, it sounds like all the boys, 25% each, like, which maybe this was done after Balls Fan. He was like, hey, I'm just giving you each 25%. I'm not involved in this anymore.
Yeah, I'm curious about that as well.
So I get it. And Steven's like, yeah, I mean, you get divorced. That's potentially millions of dollars. Then she has 12% of this business that she's not involved in.
Uh-huh. And she could swing some shit, you know?
100%. You know, if three of us get divorced, we don't own the farm anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
That's true. I think it's just don't get involved in it.
The mom should not be involved considering what happened to her and Steve Sr.
Exactly. And then for them to have another lunch, we go to lunch again. We have mom lunch that they're talking about it there again. And this is when the meat and potatoes come in. Galina just so happens to text Christy asking if she can come to the wedding, which is a wild thing to do, by the way. Don't ever do that. Wild. But
you weren't invited. You were thought of, and you still weren't invited.
Exactly. It's not like they forgot.
It was a conversation.
But Steven, she says the craziest thing about it is at the text before is Galina confirming if she should come to the house to clean.
Weird.
That doesn't make any sense because I could have sworn.
Yes, you did.
That Chrissy texted Galina, didn't she? It was definitely Chrissy that texted Galina.
I mean, it definitely wasn't production.
How did they miss this? This is a massive editing error.
Massive red hole. Massive black hole.
And that was like 2 episodes ago. It's not even like it was like a season ago or something.
Everybody's thinking this.
Yeah.
Everybody's thinking about this. And you can see they blurred out. One of the things I love the most about this was that she couldn't even be bothered to save her name in the phone.
Yep.
It's just the phone number, which is honestly like the worst thing you could do to somebody.
Absolutely.
Like, you're not important enough for me to name. I'm not going to take the time out of my day
to do it
for somebody that is involved very heavily in my kid's life.
Yep.
To even bother to put your name down. That's how little I care about you.
The plot hole of this was wild.
Pretending that she texted, which was not needed, by the way. Just have her say it and then don't show it.
Yeah.
Which makes me, again, think there's multiple editors working on this and they weren't aware of what the other cut was.
Correct. But there has to be somebody that's watching all of these simultaneously and not catching that is massive to me.
On Bravo, by the way.
Exactly.
So obviously, and I always see it at the end. It's a smaller production company doing this. It's not like $4.95 or somebody. Like, I don't think I've seen them do it before. So I get it. But Jesus Christ. I tried to, by the way, I paused it. Couldn't see it. Couldn't see the exact language of the text.
Oh.
But it was like, hey, can I come over? Blah, blah, blah. Something about a medical condition. Something about a surgery I saw in there. I took my time. I was like you with the QR codes.
Yeah.
I took my time. I'm like leaning back. Now I was doing the eye test. I was like.
What number is that?
I had surgery.
So good. But yes, though, it was a huge, massive plot hole. Then we go back to the farm for a little bit. Tessa as a rock star.
Yes, Tessa as a rock star.
And this is where I'm like, this is where this episode is picking up, man.
Yes.
We are good. We are no longer stretching this out. We have the good stuff here.
I was ready to run through a wall after she gave that speech. And I'm like, give me one of those rock stars right now. It worked out well. Great brand integration.
Beautiful, beautifully done.
I'm like, I'm ready to harvest. Let me how can I harvest something? Can I go to the field with the good drainage and harvest something?
Randomly, the seasonings are there, Steven. Shocked they showed those.
Fuck off with the seasonings. Fuck right off with those seasonings. Fuck right off with the seasonings.
And then we're talking about making the payment. And I'm sitting there like, he had to have made the payment because if he didn't make the payment and brought everyone to this house and gave everyone a whole fucking steak to eat to tell them that they didn't make the payment, that's a wild move.
But they would do it.
They would do it.
They would do it.
But I was like, they can't. They have to have made this payment with these fucking steaks.
There's part of me that thinks they didn't make the payment at this point because just like the timing doesn't seem like, oh, we're going to have the money to do it.
I don't understand.
Because it was like they went right from the harvest field to like, oh, it's dinner tonight. We harvested well enough. We did some good harvesting. I was at my computer like harvesting
the harvest
data and being like, yeah, we're good on the harvest. Now we all have steaks. Yay. Yay. And it's got to be, again, 100%. The only reason they made the payment is because of Y-Mix. Drainage.
The drainage. We did find out, oh no. Steven, oh no.
What? The deal fell through?
Arthur Bryant's not ordering from them anymore. Darn it.
They just threw that in there.
Yes. Why didn't we go back? Why didn't we go back in the outfit? Come on. You know I wanted it.
That Arthur Bryant guy. I
need him. I need him on the podcast. I need him.
What's the number one question you ask him? First question.
What? How? Why?
Where? When?
Who?
Journalism.
I wouldn't even, it would literally just be all of that. It would just be that. and then I just let him talk.
Did they ever have a shot? And the guy's like, I mean,
how much did they pay you so that you pretended to pay them for the meat that they fucked up? How many times did you tell them to not cut all of the fat caps off? And how many times did they do it? Did the outfits help with the fact that they were 5 hours late for delivery?
Had to. If you knew at the time that they're basically, person in charge of the finances and like doing all that was drunk all the time, would that have made a difference in your decision-making process here? Would you be like, well, that works for us. Like we like to get sauced up too.
Maybe.
Just like, we was just like, yeah, the Arthur Bryant deal's done. And then we just go forward.
Yeah. Well, that ties beautifully into the next bit of things. We're at the car wash.
Yeah,
this is the first time we're really seeing the car wash this whole season. Apparently, that is now back to being important. Okay.
Yeah, now that we've done making the payment, let's get back to the car washes.
Because we need the investors. Speaking of glossing over, Galina says...
I knew you caught it. Of course you caught it.
She just casually mentions that she can't go back.
Yeah, I know why that's a thing. Because I was listening to a podcast on our trip about this, actually. So, journalism.
Yeah, go for it.
She's been marked, allegedly, not confirmed, not journalism. The Russian government every Friday puts out a list of people that they mark as foreign agents. And basically at that point, you're basically like 86. They like start opening investigations into you and stuff like that to try to like discredit you. And at that point, you're basically fucked. You can't go back.
Oh, do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, you'll get arrested. Like, you're basically done at that point. They put you on the list, and then they're always looking into you, and then you can move to a secondary list. It was a very fascinating thing that I was listening to. It was about lists.
We love a list.
Crazy. And so it was this whole thing about, like, Russia, once you get basically put on this list, and you live in the States, it's kind of over for you.
Oh, I just figured that she was a mail-order bride.
Oh. That too, probably, but foreign agent, and it's not like you actually work for the U.S. government. It's just like they don't like you anymore.
Yeah, you went over there and they didn't like why or whatever.
Yeah, and for literally whatever reason. So
wild,
hilarious. Also, shout out Galina's daughter, who was the star of this episode, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh boy, was this not the most fun that I've had in quite some time?
Let's go.
Masha shows up and I'm on my feet.
Oh, I was like, I'm going to show you what I was doing. I was sitting here. Oh.
I have it all caps. This is what I wanted.
Yes.
And boy, did they know it.
Oh, they delivered.
When she shows up and then she walks over to the side while they're cutting that ribbon. And every shot of that whole scene is Galina glaring at her from the side. She doesn't give a single fuck if anybody sees what she's doing. She is not even trying a little. Her poor daughter is like, you are at a work event. You cannot be acting like this. She's like, a prostitution whore.
That's really good.
Oh, it was so good.
Under her breath, she's like, that fucking whore.
What is she doing here? Hello, thank you so much for coming to the car. Do you like it? It looks so great. That stupid whore. That stupid whore. Prostitution whore. Did you come here to spread your legs?
So, this is what I've wanted all season.
Oh boy,
all season. And in my world, this was just this is what we've been building up to for 9 episodes. Was this showdown?
Yes,
and it was everything we hoped it could be.
It was
the fact that it was like in public, in front of other people, at a work car wash, at a public event with some girl with a sash that was randomly there for no reason.
They had pugs in cars. Why?
She missed like St. Joe or whatever the fuck this place is. Like, do we usually hold ribbon cuttings with this many people for a fucking car wash? What are we doing in this town? So many questions. Her daughter telling her when she found out she gets to the wedding saying, you can't drink at the wedding.
And she goes, I know. I'm like, no, you better fucking drink at this wedding.
You better get absolutely shit-faced at this wedding, as far as I'm like. And then they had that flashback to what I would consider the best part of that argument at the house that we never saw.
Yeah.
You went and spread your legs and wiggled your ass.
Yes.
Here you went and spread your legs, wiggled your ass.
Where was this?
That whole episode just needed to be that entire fucking argument.
Masha's return. Your level of communication is so low. You need to go see a specialist.
Your level of communication is so low. You need to see a specialist.
What? What?
Absolutely amazing. And her response was what? Prostitution horror again?
What I hate to say this. What I respect about Masha this entire time is she like just talked at the same level.
Oh, she did. She was great. She did a great job arguing. I'm just Team Galina because she doesn't do that, and that's fucking hilarious that she won't stay calm in these situations. I am curious as to how this happened because Steven, hold on. I mean, I know why, but Steven specifically says, and they keep it in the edit, that he saw his dad's text to her saying, do not go there.
Yeah. So how did this happen?
Production. And we know that. But I am shocked. I can see Galina doing stuff for production. I can't see Masha doing stuff for production.
I think they said, hey, can you come by, swing by the event? We'd like to have you here. And she's like,
you did all the marketing.
You did the marketing. You should be here.
Which was also hilarious. Those boys should have kicked her out immediately. That's on them.
That's the mistake they should have made. Yep.
That's 100% on them. I don't feel bad at all. I think Galina was in the right for a majority of this. Now, 100%. Was the glaring and the screaming in front of the bank worth it? Probably not. But boy, was it hilarious. And then Masha goes to talk to one of the investors. I'm like, oh, yes.
Yes, go talk to them. AKA, do you have more money than Steve Sr.? And do you like Russians? She like took him off to the side. I'm like, I think she might go just blow him in the corner for all we know at this point.
They cannot be that upset with Galina. And also Masha like could have just not said anything and kept her head down, but she engaged. Those boys needed to get Masha out of there, and that's that. That
you're 100% right. That's on all of the boys to walk over there and be like, you need to leave.
Yes.
And just walk her to the car. You're not welcome here. Leave.
I was very happy that Steven said that it was not on Galina. I was very happy that he said that and that they kept that in. She needed that. She deserved that. Okay, go ahead.
She thought she was in the clear the entire time, avoided her. Her daughter goes missing for 1 second, and then the whole thing happened. Her daughter was like her handler, like her Secret Service agent, just walking around.
Awesome.
It's fine, shielding her. Daughter's gone for 1 second. Whore, prostitute! Just like going at her. They're going
in Russian
back.
Too.
In Russian, Masha's like, I have you on video beating the car. And I'm like, show the video.
She doesn't have, I don't think that daughter would have done it. I really don't think that daughter would have done it.
I think she's saying she has Galina.
No, she did say that, but she also said, you helped your mom. I have it on video.
And I'm like, where's the video? The production has to have it. The family has to have it. Unless they were like, we deleted it. It doesn't exist.
They have it. I think they're just so deep in this FBI investigation. They're like, we don't want to be also liable for whatever the fuck's about to happen here.
Daughter is now in the side of the car going at Masha.
So good.
Mixie, I'm not going to lie. Daughter's going to law school. She's giving her the business like that. I'm like, what's up? Hot.
Super
I don't know what it was. I'm not into that, but I was like,
I get it. Her daughter's super fucking cool. I love her daughter. Let's get her daughter on the fucking show.
Oh, yeah. Put baby Galina on there. I want to see more of that shit.
I agree.
She was standing up and she like slammed that door. Get the fuck out of here. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
I think one of the boys came, got Galina, and just was like, you gotta go.
Yeah, and the daughter was like, I'll take it from here, thank you. Fuck you, you prostitution whore.
Yeah, you prostitute whore. All that being said, Nix, one of my favorite points of this entire episode, and there's so many to pick from, Steven showing the wedding planner a photo of Masha and being like, she's on the no-fly list. Don't let her in. As if she's like wanted by the FBI or something like that. Like, this is the target of our sting today.
And then this one is allowed to come in. And yes, are they both blonde and Russian? Yes. But there is differences. You need to study that.
Like, this is a photo. Her, no. Swipe. Yes. Okay. Swipe. No. She's going to say she's allowed in because production is going to bring her in. Yeah. And production is going to be like, she can come in. Don't listen to them. Because they just did it at the car wash.
Yep.
She wasn't invited. Production brought her. We're wise to this, so I'm showing you now.
Mm-hmm. That was so fucking funny.
So good.
Just to tie a bow on this episode 9, Allie and Jesse are outside, and all of a sudden they've decided to move to the farm with no conversation. And this is why I think their entire storyline was fake.
Oh, really? You think that was a whole ruse the entire season?
I think the whole thing was fake. I think that she had already agreed and decided, and they were like, okay, well, we need something from you guys, so why don't we just pretend like you don't know?
Are you saying that had always been decided, or was it like never an actual talking point between the two of them? I think
that it was already a thing that they had both agreed on, and then she knew she was moving, and they were like, okay, well, probably like pre-production, they were like, what's something that's like an issue in your guys' relationship? And she was like, well, we figured it out, but like we were deciding where to live. And they were like, okay, that's now a thing.
That's going to be a thing. We'll have you talking about that, trying to make a decision about that, give you a storyline so it's not just your wedding. I got it. Yeah. She was like, I think she said something like she's going to give up her job, though.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like,
this is what I'm saying. They just glossed over it.
What?
I'm sorry.
You drive 45 minutes to work to be a nurse?
You also don't get to like build this entire storyline up and then just not have a conversation. It's just like, yep, I'm moving. That's not how that works. We ended the episode. Are you okay?
Yeah, I almost spit that out because it was so funny. You can't just do that and be like, yep, okay, we're moving on.
That's why you just said it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We built 8 episodes around you guys having issues. And then it's like, the wedding's the next episode. We got to wrap all this now.
Yeah. We end the episode with Steven confronting Jesse about this. Oh my God, I forget what it's called. Prenup. And Steven's face when Jesse says that he's not going to do it. I don't know what you're like legally allowed to do in this situation. Like, is Steven allowed as a part owner of this business to like make her sign something, and it's not with Jesse? It's like as an owner of the business.
Hopefully there's some lawyers listening right now or watching on YouTube and can comment section us.
Because like
and let us know.
He's very adamant that it needs to be from Jesse, but I would assume that they could just do one that's just strictly farm.
I don't know. It's got to be because he's got equity in. He owns 25%, and then and it's going to be different state by state too. There's like California's got different laws than Florida and all that type of stuff. So I wonder how that works. It's just a phenomenal episode 9. I'm worried episode 10 is just going to be like, oh, love is great, wedding. Where's Kala? She's not here, but now she's here. Great end. This to me was the season finale. I don't know what could happen next week that's going to top episode 9, but this was great.
I agree with you that this is like they stretched it out and they needed to just not. Also, can you just remind me real quick? They aren't supposed to. They don't know about the FBI investigation still, correct? Mini Pat McAfee and Jesse, technically
on camera. I don't think we've seen it.
Okay.
On camera, I don't think we've seen it.
Okay.
Oh, we also set up the fact that Steve Sr. can now like come back that the car washes are done.
Yeah.
What? Sure. Okay.
So many questions, and
maybe that's the story they were telling everybody.
Yes. I could guarantee you we'll get answers to maybe one of them.
Yeah, that's how this works.
This episode 10 is going to be me and Steven being like, don't know.
Didn't answer this, didn't answer that. But you know what? Honestly, Mixie, as we wrap up this episode, the name we've always referred to this as, and this is how it started, McBee Dynasty, McQuestions. on McBravo on McMondays because you had so many questions watching the show last year. Just a bunch of questions.
And we still do.
And they're on brand, and we love that for them. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you very much. We'll be back next week for the season finale, season 2 of McBee, McDynasty, McQuestions, and McBravo on McMondays. We McLove you. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.